Mom, are you there? Please answer me. I need your help on something. Mom? Come on. What could you possibly be doing at a time like this? Are you really going to Paul's house for the engagement money? Mom! I am here, sweetie. That's right. And what is wrong with that? You are my daughter. And if Paul is serious about you two being married and making you his wife, then this shouldn't be a problem. Him paying some sort of money to be engaged to my precious daughter isn't strange at all. What? How can you actually believe that? There is nothing at all natural about that, Mom. I mean, come on. You are making him pay $50,000 to be engaged to me? That's crazy! I have never heard of anything like this before. You didn't even tell me that you were expecting any type of payment either. Oh, stop it, Sharon. $50,000 is quite cheap to be married to my beautiful daughter. I would know best. I raised you, after all. The least he can do is pay for the great job I did at making you the woman you are today. So, like I said, $50,000 is quite cheap when you think about it that way. Shouldn't he want your mother to be happy too? He should appreciate all the hard work that went into making you the wonderful woman you are today. What? Mom, are you seriously saying this right now? Are you kidding me? It's common sense. He would have no common sense at all if he refused to pay that much. Not to mention how rude it would be to your mother, his future in-law. Although, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised considering where he was brought up and the house he lives in. He could be quite the fool when you think about it. I mean, it's not like he is winning any awards for being a great man or anything. Let's be honest, Sharon. Hey! That is still my fiancé, Mom. Don't say such rude things about him. I will have you know Paul is a great guy. He is nothing at all like you just said. Not to mention his parents are amazing people too. They are always so polite to me when I am around. The one who is being rude here is you, Mom, not Paul or his parents. I can't believe some of the things you said. Besides, me and Paul spoke together and decided to call off the marriage anyway. Gosh, didn't I already tell you this? Did you forget already, Mom? Well, just because maybe I may have heard you say something like that doesn't mean I necessarily understood it, much less agree with it. Besides, it's like I said, I raised you into who you are today. I am owed some sort of reparations for doing such an amazing job. It wouldn't be fair if, after all of the child raising, I got nothing out of it. Don't I deserve to gain something out of this deal? Gain something out of what deal? What on earth are you talking about, Mom? Where do you get off saying that? It's not like you were there from the beginning and raised me every single day. What? Sharon, how dare you speak to your mother that way? Do you know how much I sacrificed for you over the years? Do you have any idea? What? I was always treated as an afterthought to you. You always put me aside while you took care of yourself first. Always. It's true. All you did was dote on my younger sister, Mary. All you cared about was her and about yourself. You never once showed me how much you love me or care about me. I remember you making me go to a high school that didn't cost you too much. You even forbid me from joining any club so you wouldn't have to pay anything for that either. That wasn't even the worst of it. You forbid me from going to college because you said it would just end up being a waste of money for you. But of course, for your precious Mary, when the time came, you allowed her to enroll in a private elementary school. You didn't seem to care about money then. But whenever it came to me, you refused to spend a single dollar. That isn't fair. Oh, come on, Sharon. You know as well as I do, spending money on you for school would have just been a huge waste. To be honest, I wasn't even planning on letting you go to high school to begin with. You should be happy I allowed it. Really? Are you kidding me? I can't believe how you are acting toward me right now. But how can I forget? You put all of my important test scores for high school in the shredder like they were meaningless. After all my hard work studying, it meant nothing to you. If I didn't notice you doing that beforehand, then I never would have been allowed into high school in the first place. Oh, now. Would your mother do such a thing to her precious daughter? I am a good mother. For example, didn't I clean your room for you so many times? It is your fault, really. While cleaning, I may have possibly accidentally thrown away some papers you just had lying about on the floor. See? So you admit you threw out all of my test scores and papers I needed to get into high school. Don't try to act like you were cleaning my room out of the goodness of your heart or because you wanted to be a good mother to me. When I was applying for jobs, you went as far as to throw away my resumes that I worked so hard on. Because of you, I couldn't get a job and eventually move out. I needed a break from living in this house. Enough already, Sharon. Your whining on and on is really annoying. You are really irritating my ears. After everything I did for you in bringing you up, this is how you speak to your mother. You are lucky I don't give you a spanking for talking this way. Do you think it's okay for a child to speak to their parent in such a disrespectful manner? When the time comes, would you ever allow your own kids to speak to you in that way? Enough. I have never asked you for anything, and I am not asking you for anything now. What if this is the reason Paul didn't want to marry me? Because his future mother-in-law treated her own daughter like this. What would you do? And now you are demanding money from him. I swear, if you are the reason he called it off, I will never forgive you. I don't care if he calls it off or not, as long as he gives me what I am owed. And that is $50,000 for marrying you. After that, I don't care. Besides, if you two get married and then he decides to get divorced, then you can sue him for all he's got. You can really make out on the deal. Heck, maybe I will even be able to get some of it. Now that I think about it, it looks like you could be quite useful for me after all. I can't believe you can say these awful, hurtful things to me, Mom. I am still your daughter. Is this how you talk to your daughter who is in the middle of planning a wedding with your future son-in-law? Shut up! I had enough of your backtalk. I don't care if you like it or not. Money makes the world go round. That's the reality of life. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I am the one who raised you. For that reason, you will shut up and do whatever I tell you to do. When you speak this way, you are so unattractive. What an ugly daughter you can be. I have no idea what Paul sees in you. Hey, Big Sis. Are you there? Answer me already, Slowpoke. Have you heard the news from Mom yet? Well, if you haven't, then let me tell you. It looks like the engagement is officially called off. Yeah, no kidding. I am not surprised at all. She went over to Paul's and demanded he pay $50,000 to Mom just so he can marry me. Wow! $50,000! That would be amazing if he paid that. That's our Mom. So smart as always. She really is the best. Don't you agree? What the hell are you talking about, Mary? I have been over here with the cold sweats all day just thinking about her. I had to rush over there and apologize for everything in Mom's place. I had to beg Paul and his parents to forgive Mom for what she did. I think they may listen to me, but whether or not me and Paul will get through our wedding unscathed after this, I am not so sure anymore. Paul's mother was especially sweet. She tried so hard to put herself in Mom's shoes and to understand things from her perspective. But I don't know how much longer they can be patient with Mom and how she is. Well, of course. That's to be expected, Sharon. You're right. Who knows when Paul and his parents will say that's enough and can't put up with Mom and her antics anymore. Right? I don't know what I would do if that happens. What do you think, sis? I don't know what to do. This is all I am used to from Mom. Ever since I was a kid, I was the one subject to her abuse all the time. I think I'm finally reaching my limit when it comes to putting up with her. I don't know how much more I can take. Well, big sis, if that's how you feel, then you need to hurry up and get married already. That seems to be your only option. Especially since that's all you have been talking about recently. Oh, wait, when is your wedding again? We put it on hold for a little while, but if everything goes smoothly, it's set next February. Remember? We chose that month because we thought it would be nice if we had it on our anniversary. But now, after all of this nonsense going on with Mom, I am starting to think the sooner we get married, the better. That's right. The sooner the better. Next February is way too far away for you to get married. Like you said, Mom will just keep getting in the middle of things, poking her nose into yours and Paul's plans. Don't be an airhead, sis. Mom will take advantage of the situation any chance she gets. Take advantage of me? You are right, Mary. There is no denying it at this point. That is just the person she is. I think I really need to talk to Paul about moving the wedding date up. Exactly. You can be sure Mom will do something negative again if you don't. No doubt about it. Although, to be honest, things are a lot more interesting and fun around here when she pulls these stunts. At least from my perspective. Hey, Mary! Come on! You are supposed to be on my side here. Don't say such horrible things like that to your sister. You know, I am really hurting here. How about a little support? Especially considering Mom has been a thorn in my side since day one. It would be nice to be able to lean on you a little bit. Well, maybe. But think about it from my side. She isn't a thorn in my side at all. Since I was a kid, she always loved me and told me how cute I was. Sorry, Sharon, but I love Mom. I think she is the greatest. Of course. She can do no wrong in your eyes, I am sure. I guess I can't blame you. She loves you so much and always doted on you since you can remember. It's to be expected that you look at her the way you do. Ding ding! You guessed it! You hit the nail on the head. She's so good to me. So you can forgive me for sitting on the sidelines knowing Mom never gave you any love and watching your wedding happen. If it even happens. After all the wedding you and Paul will go through into planning the ceremony and reception, I have a feeling you won't get through it all unscathed. Not with Mom around. What? Really, Mary? You really think that? Yep. I really can't wait for this wedding now. I am really looking forward to seeing how it all goes down. Now I kind of hope it goes down as the most fun wedding in the world. Of all time! Gosh, will you get a load of this dump? This wedding is much more shabby and depressing than I even imagined. But I guess that is what you get for throwing together a wedding so quickly. How ugly looking of a ceremony this is going to be. You should be ashamed. Subjecting your family and friends to a ceremony as nasty as this. I am sure every single one of them are annoyed just being here. Hey, Mom. What are you trying to pull already? It's my wedding day today. Besides, before you start dissing your daughter on her wedding day, what's up with your clothes? Are you really wearing that? What? What are you trying to say? Is there something weird about the dress I chose to wear today? I am your mother, aren't I? The least I can do is come to this ridiculous event in a formal dress. Are you kidding me? You call that a formal dress? You can't be serious, Mom. What are you trying to say? You're wearing a mourning dress. You look like you just came from a funeral, for crying out loud. What do you think you're doing coming to your daughter's wedding looking like that? I saw you immediately. All I had to do was see you for a split second standing in the waiting room. You look completely out of place. So what? Don't you think this is a fitting dress for a wedding? After all, I bought this thing over 10 years ago. I still had it sitting in the back of my closet, so I thought what a perfect occasion to break it out. Not too bad for 10 years, don't you think? Doesn't it still look good on your mother? Stop it. Enough, Mom. Stop joking around. I can't believe you would come to my wedding looking like that. It's inexcusable. It's borderline embarrassing for me that my own mother would show up this way. Don't you have any common sense at all? Do you really hate me that much that you would go this far on my wedding day? I didn't think you hated me enough to do this to me on my wedding day of all days. I didn't think you would stoop this low. Hey, knock it off, Sharon. What do you think you're doing getting this angry all of a sudden? Especially at your mother. Do you think I would do that? I thought this suited me in my own way and think this is a beautiful formal dress. I wouldn't go as far as to make a fool out of you by wearing a dress one would wear at a funeral on your wedding day. How awful do you think I am? Are you kidding me? Look at yourself. You are wearing a funeral dress. How can you say you don't hate me when you show up to my wedding like this? I don't understand you at all. I don't get what you are trying to pull here, Mom. Okay, fine. If it stops your incessant babbling, I will be honest with you. Today is the day I thought about cutting ties with you altogether as your mother. Wait, are you kidding me? Mom? Cut ties with me? You mean sever our relationship as mother and daughter? That's right. I want to break off our entire relationship. Enough is enough. I have wanted for a very, very long time to do this. I wish I could have done it earlier. I no longer wish to be your mother. I no longer wish for you to be my daughter. I have all I need. I have my pride and joy, Mary. She is perfect in every way possible. What an amazing daughter she is. I have no more use for you. At the end of the day, you are nothing but a piece of trash. You are completely worthless to me. What? Mom, are you really saying this to me right now? But unfortunately, I gave birth to you. So I had no choice but to put up with raising you for as long as I had to. But that ends today. Doesn't it make sense now why I waited so patiently for so long for you to get married and get out of my hair? And finally, that day is here. Hooray! It's about damn time. What a beautiful day. The day where I finally get to cut ties with you and have you out of my life for good. Hold on just 1 second, Mom. I knew you hated me, but I can't believe you are saying these words to me. I know I am not the perfect daughter Mary is. She is beautiful like an actress or a singer, so you cater to her every whim. But I just can't believe you, Mom. You are so hurtful toward me. I mean, you really hate me so much that you want to cut off our relationship? Is that how much you despise me? That's right. I hate you. I despise you. I can't stand you. From now on, all I want to do is focus all of my attention and efforts toward Mary. I love her with all my heart. That's another reason why I need you out of my life. You would just get in the way of my work with Mary. I don't need you around messing her up the way you messed yourself up your entire life. You are telling me I am just a burden to you by simply being around you? By existing? How dare you? I am your daughter just like Mary is. You gave birth to both of us. You are both of our moms. Oh, cut it out. Enough of the theatrics. Just because you are my daughter doesn't mean I have to love you unconditionally or any nonsense like that. Grow up. I am your mother and I am free to love you any way I please. I am also free to not love you just the same. The choice is mine. How dare you? You are horrible. Oh, don't try to act like I am the only bad guy here. Your father didn't love you at all either. Well, that's not all. There is much more now that I think about it. My real, beautiful daughter Mary doesn't love you at all either. That's right. Your father and your younger sister don't love you. The entire family thinks of you as nothing more than a burden. We all can't stand you or any time you are around any of us. Really? Are you being serious about that, Mom? All of you hate me? Dad and Mary, too? That's right. But today is the day you are no longer my daughter. We are through. Today will be the last day I have to stomach seeing that face of yours. That's the reason I am wearing this dress. That is why I look like I am attending a funeral. Now you understand why I decided this dress was best suited for today's event. Even someone as dumb as you can finally wrap your head around that reasoning now that I spelled it out for you. You are actually treating your daughter's wedding day like a funeral? Unbelievable. Fine. If that's how you want it to be, then I don't need you as my mom anymore either. I finally understand the extent of how much you hate me. And I finally understand how much you feel like I am a burden to you. You have no shame. You embarrassed me my whole life and you didn't stop until the very end. My wedding day today. Here I thought on my wedding day of all days, you would perform your role as a mother for once for me. I was such an idiot for actually expecting you to act as a mother even a single day of my life. You're right. You are nothing but an idiot. My idiot daughter from the day I gave birth to you. Who in their right mind would want to marry you? Better yet, who in the world would celebrate someone like you actually getting married? At least I can kill two birds with one stone. This wedding is the same as a funeral for me. I am cutting ties with you for good. I can't think of an even better, more fitting scenario for when I can wear this dreadful dress. Your wedding is the perfect day for it. The one who will suffer from this relationship coming to an end is you. What? Who is this? Who do you think you're talking to? Sharon was right about you. You really are just the worst type of person. How could you treat your daughter with such disrespect and hate like that? I wouldn't even speak to my own pets that way. Wait, hold on a second. Who is this? I was talking to my Sharon. Why am I speaking to someone else now all of a sudden? Is this my daughter's new significant other? Paul? Jennifer, we may have been together for over 20 years, but I have reached my limit with you. Enough is enough. The wedding ceremony is going to begin in an hour. Hurry up and leave before it starts. Get out of here. Wait, you're not Paul. My husband? Sharon's father. Is that you? What's the meaning of this? What's going on, Blake? I have had enough of your crap. You are making a scene. Why don't you just do us a favor and leave already? Sharon was worried that you were going to try to do something to jeopardize today's events and reached out to me for help. So I came back to help our daughter. It looks like the ceremony between her and Paul will be a lot better if you weren't around. What are you saying? Seriously, what is going on, Blake? I still don't understand. Why do I have to be the one to leave? Don't be ridiculous. More important than that, why are you taking Paul's side? Do you actually think this wedding is something worth celebrating? I mean, come on. Shouldn't today be the day me and you both cut ties with our ugly daughter? That is what we should be celebrating here today. Where do you get off thinking that is something I wanted? I have never once said anything remotely close to that, Jennifer. As a father, today is a day to celebrate Sharon, the daughter I love so much, and Paul's wedding day and their new life together. Now enough. Get out of here right now. Hurry up and grab your things. If you don't leave now on your own, I will make sure to have the staff drag you out of here. How dare you? How could you talk to me like that, Blake? I thought we shared the same opinion on this subject. Why are you turning your back on me now all of a sudden like a traitor? I don't understand the meaning of this at all, but fine. I will get my things and hurry out of here. I have had enough being around this horrible place anyway. My beautiful Mary came with me too, so I will be taking her home with me. No, I am not going. I don't want to leave yet. I don't want to leave with you. I want to stay here with Dad. I want to stay and celebrate Sharon's wedding day. If you're going to leave, then you will have to leave alone. By yourself. What did you just say? I don't believe this. Mary, don't tell me now you too are taking Dad and Sharon's side. How could you? Why are you acting like your father and saying such ridiculous things right now? Didn't we both wear the same depressing clothing and come here together? I thought we were on the same side. Oh, the dress I came in, you mean? Please. I went to the bathroom and changed out of that thing a while ago. You want to end your relationship with Sharon, so this wedding is like a funeral for you, right? That's what you keep saying. Mom, stop for a second and think about how ridiculous what you are saying sounds. Your way of thinking right now is crazy. Mary, are you going to be a traitor against your mother too? I can't believe this. Well, you have your chance to leave on your own. Or else the staff will throw you out just like Dad said. Why are you just standing around? You or anyone who gets in the way of this wedding should just do everyone a favor and get out of here already. You aren't needed at my sister's wedding if this is how you are going to act. What in the hell happened today? How did everyone turn against me like that, Sharon? Dad, and even my beautiful little Mary turned on me. They double-crossed me and took your side. How did this happen? What did you do, you sneak? What kind of secret trick are you using? Don't be silly. I didn't use a trick or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you ever think that they didn't double-cross you like you so dramatically said? Maybe they weren't your allies to begin with the way you thought they were. Ever think of that? What? Impossible. They were always on my side. They would never betray me for you of all people. Think whatever you want. But I think it's quite obvious that Dad and Mary aren't exactly your biggest fans. I guess the truth is, I am not the only one who can't stand you. What the hell are you saying? Mary and Dad hate me. Impossible. The three of us have been against you from the beginning. Us three can't stand you. Your presence of just being around is enough to make our blood boil. You really think Dad and Mary hate me as much as you do? You think they despise me as much as you say? You're wrong. In fact, they were at my wedding to help protect me from you and anything you had up your sleeve to ruin my day. To tell you the truth, they just simply pretended to be on your side. This way, they were able to relay all information they got from you directly to me so they could protect me. You're kidding. That's just not possible. You must be living in a fantasy world if you believe that, Sharon. That's not all. Me and Mary also know you were secretly looking at Mary's phone and text messages. You always checked them just to make sure Mary and I weren't getting closer in any way. You were constantly monitoring our conversations to make sure she seemed to hate me just as much as you. Because of that, we were careful not to send any types of text messages where you could find out our plan. For example, she told me I need to push up the wedding date in reality so I can escape from you and whatever you were planning to do to me. That was Mary's way of telling me to be on the lookout for you and whatever negative thing you were going to do to me in the near future. How dare she? Why would she do that? Answer me! What do you mean, why? Because you have a habit of trying to destroy my life. And you always have. She was trying to help her big sister. Just like when you threw away all of my test scores and high school application forms. Also, just like when you put my resume in the shredder so I couldn't apply for or get any job so I can save money to get away from you. Thanks to Mary and Dad always looking out for me, I was able to just barely avoid you destroying my future. No, my entire life. Are you kidding me? So that's how it has been going down all these years. I can't believe this. That's right. They helped me behind your back. If you ever found out, it would be like putting gasoline on a fire with your nasty temper. And believe me, given how you treated me my whole life, I have quite a lot of experience when it comes to dealing with your temper. After a lot of trial and error, I found this to be the best way in dealing with you. No way. Everything that you just said, it's nothing but a lie. It has to be. Dad and Mary would never turn their backs on me. That's impossible. This entire time, your father and Mary were on my side. They were supposed to be on my side. Those traitors. They didn't have my back. They stabbed me in the back. Yep. Bingo. It looks like you finally understand. Now that you seem to get it, I have a message from Dad and Mary, actually. They wanted me to tell you that from today forward, they are severing all ties with you. They said don't come back home ever again. They don't want to see you after everything you did. What? You can't be serious. They want to cut me out of their lives forever? It wasn't supposed to be this way. Well, it is. And unfortunately for you, it looks like the two of them have already found a new place to live and are currently living there as well. Mary will be living on her own soon enough, so don't worry about her. But it looks like you and Dad are getting a divorce. So you can look forward to starting your life over. Think of it as the second stage of your life. What did you say? A divorce? Blake wants to divorce me over this? Yep. Well, that is all they wanted me to tell you. I did my job and delivered you their message. But hey, look at it this way. You got exactly what you wanted. Starting today, our relationship as mother and daughter is severed. You should be happy. Thank you for everything you have done for me up until today. Thank you for taking care of me and being my mother. Don't worry, you won't ever see my face again. I am sure that makes you just ecstatic. Well, I guess that's about it. Take care of yourself. Good luck in the future and whatever you pursue. Sharon! Sharon, are you there? Please help. It's your mother. Everything you said was true. Blake really did file for divorce. He really wants to divorce me. No matter what I say and no matter how many times I say it, he won't listen to me. He doesn't want to hear a single word I have to say. Not only that, but the divorce papers have already been delivered. I can't believe this is happening. What are you surprised about? That is the way divorces work. Papers are delivered to be signed for the divorce to be finalized. But hey, congratulations, Mom. You did it. Shut up. This isn't anything that warrants any sort of congratulations, you idiot. Not only that, but Dad also put our house up on the market. How could he do such a thing? He told me to get all of my things together in just one suitcase and get out of there. He didn't even want me near the house. He said he isn't giving me anything. No divorce money, no consolidation money, nothing. He just told me to get out. Oh no, I am so sorry you're going through that, Mom. I can't go there. Even when I try to contact Mary, she just ignores me. Not even Mary wants to talk to me. I try to call her, text her, but no answer. It's like my calls and messages aren't even getting through to her. Sharon, please, you have to help your mother. I always loved you. You know how adorable I always thought you were. Please, you have to help me. Help you? But you got exactly what you wanted. You are alone now without annoying old me getting in your way all of the time. You should be happy. If I remember correctly, you referred to my wedding as a funeral, remember? You also said that my wedding day was the last day I will ever be able to see you again. Isn't that so? I remember the entire conversation clear as day. I will never forget it. Especially how you looked in your funeral dress. I will have that memory burned in my mind for as long as I live. Hey, come on, Sharon. It's all just one big misunderstanding. I am so sorry for that. I was completely out of line on your wedding day, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart. No, I don't just apologize for that day only. I apologize for all of it. Every single time. Every day I was so cold towards you and never showed you any love or affection. I am sorry for all of it. So please help me. I apologize for all of it. So please, everyone else has already abandoned me. Please don't abandon me too. Are you really saying that to me right now? Too little, too late. Do you really think a half-hearted apology could make up for years of abuse and hate I suffered at your hands? But please, think about it, Sharon. I am your mother. I gave birth to you. Without me, you would never have been brought into this world, let alone be able to get married. Right? Doesn't that make sense? So wouldn't it be unthinkable to abandon your loving mother in her desperate time of need? After all I have done for you. I seem to remember you saying something along the lines of just because you are my mother and I am your daughter doesn't mean you have to love me unconditionally. Wait, what? Did I say that? Are you sure? Quit joking around, Mom. You never even tried to make any effort or attempt to show me love. Ever! I have had enough of you. I am done with you. I don't ever want to see your face again. To be honest, I am embarrassed. But this time I am embarrassed for you, Mom. No, please don't say that, Sharon. Give me a chance. I can change, I promise. No, you won't. Me, Dad, and Mary have watched you for far too long and know you will never change your ways. Don't dare contact us again. If you do, we will continue to simply ignore you. After that conversation, Mom never attempted to reach out to me again. Since then, she hasn't even tried reaching out to Dad or Mary either. Sometimes I wonder if she even has a cell phone anymore. It gets worse. It seems that the rest of my family and Paul's family saw her wearing that funeral dress at our wedding. To no one's surprise, it didn't take long for a bunch of rumors to circulate amongst all the different family members. It didn't help that Mom suddenly stormed off after being confronted by my dad. That didn't help the rumor situation, to say the least. But it seems no matter who tries to reach out to her now, the calls and messages go unanswered. Truth be told, no one knows where she is or what she is doing right now. Anyway, Dad, Mary, and I are moving forward with our lives and leaving all of that negativity behind us. Dad, of course, wishes he could have done more to protect me sooner. He keeps apologizing to me for not being around more when I needed him. But I keep telling him not to worry about it. Him staying quiet and protecting me secretly was more than enough to help me with dealing with Mom. The same goes for my little sister, Mary. I don't blame them. Nor have I ever blamed them for a second over anything that happened between my mother and I. The relationship between the three of us is better than it ever has been. We are now able to have great conversations with each other and go out with each other all the time. That's all I really need. Just having the two of them in my life and in my corner makes me so happy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Bye!
Laura, Zach is bringing his fiancée over to our house this weekend. Her name is Amy. It will be your first time meeting her, right? Can you help me prepare dinner for the weekend?
Sure, I can help you prepare dinner. Zach is getting married? I didn't hear any news about his marriage from him. I thought he didn't want to get married.
Yes, he didn't have any thoughts of getting married, but he recently met Amy and he really took a liking. They've been dating for some time and now they're engaged. It's too much work for me to prepare all the meals, so you should come early and help me cook.
Don't worry, I'll come early. I can buy some ingredients on the way, so let me know what you're planning to cook. When is he getting married?
He's planning to get married this summer. His wedding venue has been already booked. It will take place somewhere near Amy's house. Zach will tell you the details later.
Amber, do you remember what you said to me before I got married? You told me to get married in fall instead of getting married in summer. You were so strict and controlling about my marriage. You didn't let me choose the wedding date and venue, but you chose it for me instead. How is it that you let your Zach do his wedding whenever he wants?
You and Zach are different. Also, the wedding planner recommended doing your wedding in summer, didn't he? I personally think that getting married in fall is better than summer. I didn't choose your wedding date, I just recommended it to you. Stop exaggerating things. Stop complaining. Anyway, come help me prepare the meals for the weekend.
You also told me to book a wedding venue near your house instead of mine. I did as you told me to. But you let Zach do the wedding near his fiance's house?
Like I said, you and Zach are different. Why are you comparing each other? Stop talking back to me and just do as I say. Why do you keep complaining about every single small thing? You're so annoying.
When I came back from my honeymoon, you said yourself if Zach ever gets married, you won't let him do his wedding in summer. Why are you suddenly changing your mind? I remember this clearly. You said summer is not a good time to get married and you were very against it. You also complained about my wedding venue location. For 1 whole year, you were complaining about how you didn't like my wedding venue.
I didn't complain that much. You are exaggerating. I don't want you to complain about this in front of Amy when she comes over, okay? I haven't met her yet, but Zach showed me a photo of her and she's so pretty. She's a teacher at a school. The school is in a rich neighborhood. I like her already.
Did you hear the news that Zach is going to get married?
Yes, I did. My mother told me to come over this weekend to meet him and his fiancée.
She asked me to come as well. Do you remember how your mother complained about the date we got married?
Yes, I do. She was complaining a lot. But she said it for our own good. She wanted us to get married in a good time of the year.
I prepared the wedding so that it would fit your schedule, even though I was very busy in the fall. Yet your mother kept scolding me, which made me very upset. I came home that day to cry.
Why are you so sensitive? That was a long time ago and you still remember it. My mom just complained about it once or twice. Stop taking it so seriously.
She didn't complain once or twice. Every time I go over to her place, she brings it up.
But why are you suddenly bringing this up? She hadn't complained about it recently.
She told me that your brother is getting married in summer. Their wedding venue is close to his fiance's house. When we were booking our wedding venue, she told us to book a venue near your house.
Because I was the first of her children to get married, she probably expected a lot of things. My mom is very picky sometimes. You should try and be more understanding.
Amber, I was so surprised by how much groceries you bought from the store. Did you buy all of that food to prepare the meal for Amy?
Of course. It was my dream to have a daughter-in-law who is a teacher. She made my dream come true. This is the least I can do for her. Did you also meet her a while ago? She is so pretty and elegant. I can't believe she will become my daughter-in-law. Zach is so lucky to have met her, and soon he will be marrying her.
I'm glad to hear that you like Amy very much. You bought so much food for her that it was tough to prepare all the meals.
Stop making a fuss. I also helped you a little bit. I'm happy that you helped me prepare the meals. Because you had a tough childhood and came from a poor family, you always try your best in life. Even when we cook together, you put in all the effort. Amy was raised in a wealthy family, so I don't expect her to help me like you do.
Amber, I never had a tough childhood. I was raised normally, like any other child. Is Amy's family very rich?
Yes, she is very rich. Zach and Amy are planning to buy their house together. They're each paying for half of the price.
That doesn't necessarily mean she's rich. My husband and I also split the price of our house and paid half of it each. I don't like how you're treating me differently than her. Even when we were eating dinner, you gave Amy an expensive dessert, but to me, you gave me a cheap dessert you bought from the supermarket. Are you already favoring her over me?
No, I am not favoring her over you. Zach and Amy are buying their house without taking out any loans like you did. Also, Amy said she will buy Zach a new car. She promised me to buy a new set of home appliances for my house. On top of that, she will buy me a new fur coat and a diamond ring. Can you believe that? I am so lucky that she came into my life. She's also very pretty, to be honest. Don't you also think that she's pretty?
Yes, she does look very feminine and pretty.
You're also 33 like Amy, aren't you? You two are the same age, but her skin is so much better than yours. I would even believe her if she said she was in her 20s. When I saw you two sitting next to each other, I couldn't help but compare. Also, you're so fat compared to her. You should try to lose some weight.
I gained weight because I gave birth. Amy hasn't given birth yet, so obviously she would be skinnier than me.
It's been a long time since you gave birth. Stop using childbirth as an excuse. It's time for you to start losing that excess fat. Anyway, you should start taking care of yourself like how Amy does. I can't stop looking at her because she is so pretty and her smile is beautiful. Her smile seems to light up the whole room.
Amy, are you aware that we'll be visiting our father-in-law's grave next week? I usually took a day off in the past when I was working. This is your first time visiting his grave, so I wanted to let you know. Yes, Amber already told me about it. She said I can come in the evening after my work finishes.
Did she really say that to you? She's never allowed me to come late. She was so strict on me.
Yes, I told her that it will be difficult for me to take a day off at my school. She said that I don't need to go through the trouble. She told me to just come after work ends. I think you'll have to accompany her until I arrive. Can you do that for me? I'm sorry to ask, but I have no choice but to come late.
Well, I used to accompany her myself, so it's nothing new. You don't need to say sorry. I guess there's nothing you can do since you have work. But from next time, please come on time. You can notify your school in advance and ask for a day off. It is difficult for me and Amber to prepare for everything by ourselves. We have to buy flowers and drive all the way to the graveyard. I hope you can come on time to help next time. Even during Thanksgiving, you only dropped by for a short moment and you didn't help with anything.
But Laura, I might not make it to the next time we visit the graveyard. It is difficult for me to take days off work. Can you please be more understanding? Even if I don't show up to family events, don't get too upset at me. I can pay for the flowers and gas for the car, though. I want to help in some way. But since you are a housewife, you must have more time than I do.
I can pay for the flowers and gas. I have enough money for that, too. The money is not what I'm looking for. I want you to put in some effort into doing things for our family when we meet up. Honestly, if you could just pay some money and skip family events, I would want to do that, too. But this means more than that. You showing up to meetups and doing things for the family is what counts. You should try to come and join family events if you can. Amber thinks that this is very important for her daughters-in-law to join family events. She might get upset if you keep missing out on them.
Okay, I understand what you mean. I will try to come to each one in the future. By the way, how frequently do you call Amber? Now that she's my mother-in-law, I think I should start calling her once in a while to catch up with her.
I call her twice a week.
Twice a week? Wow, that is a lot more frequent than I thought. Isn't it difficult? Honestly, I have nothing to say to her when I am on the phone with her.
Well, at first I had nothing to say either, but I didn't want to upset Amber by not calling her often. So I call her twice a week to catch up on how she's doing, and my husband also calls my family to check on them.
Oh, Tom also calls your family? I guess this is a normal thing to do after getting married. Okay, I will also try to call Amber twice a week. Thank you for telling me. Because it hasn't been long since I got married, I don't know a lot of things. Please help me with small tips like this.
Sure, don't worry about it. You can count on me. Let's help each other out.
Amber, how have you been? I just called to tell you that I will be able to make it to the grave on time.
I thought you said you would be late, Amy. Can you take a day off from school?
I'm not supposed to take days off, but since this is my first time going to the cemetery, the principal let me take a day off. Laura said that you take family events very seriously. She told me that you might get angry if I don't come. So I decided to go out of my way to attend.
Did Laura really say that to you? I think she was just trying to make you feel bad because I kept complimenting you in front of her. I think that made her jealous because I said you looked so pretty compared to her. But I can't help but compare. You were a teacher at a school while she's just a housewife. I know that you're busy earning money. If you cannot make it on time, it's okay. I am more understanding than you think.
Can I really come late? What if Laura gets angry at me for coming late? I told her I could send her some money because I felt bad for coming late. I wanted to help in my way. But she told me not to. She told me to just come early and help.
After she quit work to give birth to her child, her life changed a lot. I think that's why she gets jealous of you easily. Because you're so pretty and you have a great job. She's trying to find things that she doesn't like about you so she can complain. But don't worry about her. She should be the one listening to you. You can come after work even if you are late.
Well, thank you, Amber. Thank you for caring about me and being understanding, unlike Laura. Oh, by the way, how often should I call you? When I asked Laura, she said she calls you twice a week. She told me I should also call you just twice a week.
Did Laura tell you to call me only twice a week?
Yes, she said although there are not a lot of things to talk about, you will get upset if I don't call you frequently. She said I need to call you twice a week and that is the minimum. But I think Laura is misunderstanding you. You're not the type of person to feel upset over a small thing like this.
Of course I'm not. Laura is being ridiculous. I never got upset before. Tell her to call me less if she thinks she has nothing to talk about. She sounds like she's doing me a favor by calling me.
Laura said her husband also calls her parents every week. I think she's just calling you because she feels the need to since her husband is also calling her parents.
Tom calls his family-in-law every week? I didn't know he did that. Thank you for telling me. It's my first time hearing that. I don't want to pick up Laura's phone calls anymore. She probably thinks that calling me and talking to me is her homework. I'm not going to pick up her calls anymore. She doesn't even stay on the call for a long time. She hangs up after 5 minutes. I bet that she's making Tom call her parents even if he doesn't want to.
Amber, I'm sure that it's a misunderstanding. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all of this. I don't want you to be disappointed in Laura. I want all of us to have a good relationship.
No, I'm glad that you told me. Now I know that Laura hates calling me, but she pretends to care about it. I hate people who are two-faced like her. If she didn't want to call me, she should have told me directly. Instead, she told you about it, making me sound like I forced her to call me all the time.
Amber, I think you're misunderstanding her. She just wanted to give me an idea about how frequently I should call you.
I think you are the one who is misunderstanding Laura. Before you got married, she constantly complained about how I was treating you and her differently. Don't worry about the things that she says to you. I'm not as uptight as she makes me sound.
Yes, Amber, of course. I never really listened to the things Laura said. But please don't scold her after hearing what I said about her. Also, I want to call you as often as I can. Can I? I don't want to bother you.
Of course you can call me as much as you want. I'm really lucky to have you as my daughter-in-law. I have been feeling very happy these days because of you.
Amber, why haven't you been picking up my phone calls lately? I've been worried about you because you didn't pick up my phone calls. I wanted to catch up on how you're doing.
Worried? Did you actually worry about me?
Of course, I get worried when I cannot contact you.
I heard that you told Amy that you have nothing to say to me when you call me anyway. You don't need to call me if there's anything you want to say. You don't need to force yourself to call me. You can stop pretending to be the good daughter-in-law.
Amber, that is a complete misunderstanding.
You didn't say all of that to her?
Well, I did say that, but I didn't mean it in that way.
You also make Tom call your parents? Don't you? I don't want you to force Tom to do that.
It's normal for us to be calling each other's parents to show that we care about them. Tom doesn't call my parents because I forced him to. He genuinely enjoys talking to my parents.
I understand what you mean. Anyway, remember, tomorrow is the big day. You should arrive by 6:30 in the morning so you can help prepare for the things we need. We can drive to my Arthur's graveyard afterwards.
6:30 in the morning? We usually meet at 2 in the afternoon.
Yes, we usually did. But I need help cleaning my house, and I also want to wash my bed sheets. There's a lot of things I need you to do, and I want you to help me with them. You are a housewife anyway, so you are used to all these house chores, aren't you?
Well, that is true, but I need to look after my child. I don't have as much free time as I did before.
Okay, fine then. You can come after you drop off Hannah at the daycare.
Is Amy also coming on time?
Why do you always bring Amy up? She doesn't stay home all day like you do. You know very well that she is busy teaching at school. She doesn't have as much free time as you do. Are you jealous of her because she is pretty, rich, and even has a nice job working as a teacher?
No, I'm not jealous of her. I just feel like it's unfair that I have to come early to help you while she doesn't have to. Also, I was just asking whether she's coming early or not out of curiosity.
Hey, don't come if you don't want to then. You don't want to call me or help me out? You don't seem to care about me at all. You used to help me all the time, so I don't understand why you think this is unfair all of a sudden. Amy even offered to send you some money to buy the things we need, but you rejected her offer, didn't you? Just because you joined our family before she did doesn't mean you can order her around. Stop telling her to do this and that.
I never did that to her. What are you talking about? You're making me sound bad. You're making me quite upset.
Also, I saw your post on social media account, a photo of the handbag that Tom bought for you. You don't even help him earn money, but you use his money to buy luxuries?
Today was such a tough day. Do you know how difficult it was for me today? It was the worst day ever for me.
It's not your first time going to the grave. You helped my mom out several times before. I don't understand why you're complaining all of a sudden.
I am really upset by how your mother treats me. Also, Amy is starting to get on my nerves.
Why? What did Amy do?
I was talking to Amy about Amber because she was asking me about some things. She twisted my words and told them to Amber, making her misunderstand me. She made me sound so bad.
What did Amy say to my mom?
Amy asked me how often I call Amber, and I answered honestly by saying that I call her twice a week. I told her that there was not much to talk about, but calling her is still my duty as her daughter-in-law. But she told your mom that, and she took it the wrong way. It's normal to not have much things to talk about on the phone. But I still call Amber nonetheless because I care about her life.
Why would you say that in the first place? It's easy to misunderstand. It makes you sound like you don't want to call her, but you still do because she's your mother-in-law. That must be why my mom asked me this today. She asked how often I call your parents. She asked if you were forcing me to call them when I didn't want to. Because of you, my mom was yapping at me as well.
I am starting to dislike Amy. She is very sly. She stalked my social media and told Amber about what I've been doing lately. When Amber saw the photo of your gift that I posted online, she told me to stop robbing your money.
She is not sly. What are you talking about? She seems like she's a nice person. She treats my mom well.
She doesn't treat her well. She made me and Amber do all the work today. She came late to the graveyard. Amber was angry at me because Amy made her misunderstand me. After I dropped off Hannah at the daycare, I went over to Amber's house and cleaned her house for her. I even did her laundry and cooked for her. I did everything for her. You don't even know that. I treat your mom better than how Amy treats her.
Basically, you're calling Amy sly because you had to do extra work today? She had her own reason to come late. I don't understand why you're so angry at her.
And after she arrived late, she pretended to worry about how tired Amber would be. She said she would book a spa treatment for her on the weekend. She only uses her money to help us. If she really wanted to help, she would have come on time today to help with the house chores. Your mom only likes her now. She doesn't see the effort that I put in for her.
You should also spend money on her to show that you care then. Amy bought my brother a new car, and bought my mom a new fur coat and a diamond ring. Of course my mom would favor her over you. She's even booking a spa treatment for her on the weekend. If I was my mom, I would also favor her over you.
I don't have the money to spend on her even though I want to. I have to stay home to take care of Hannah, so you are the only one working at the moment. It is difficult to save up money for ourselves. How are we supposed to spend money on others?
Then just keep quiet. Stop talking bad about Amy. It's true that she treats my mom better than you do. She's pretty and she buys my mom a lot of gifts. Anyone would prefer her over you. Also, you told my mother that you paid for half of the house, but that isn't true. I paid $5,000 more than you did.
So are you telling me that I have to go through all of this work just because I don't have enough money to treat your mother? Do I have to cook and clean for her since I can't do anything else?
I'm not saying that you have to do that. I'm just saying you shouldn't dislike Amy so much. I'll tell my mom to be more nice to you and to treat you and Amy fairly.
I also don't like how she criticizes my appearance. She keeps comparing me with Amy. She said that I am fatter than Amy. After giving birth, I gained a few pounds, but that couldn't be helped. She even said Amy has better skin than I do. She said Amy's skin makes her look like she's still in the 20s.
Well, she's not wrong. I was looking at Amy a while ago, and she is skinnier and has better skin than you. Anyway, you should stop bringing down another woman.
You were looking at Amy while your wife was busy cooking and cleaning?
No, that's not what I mean. She's my sister-in-law. I can look at her if I want to.
I am also beautiful in my own way. But every time I go to your family meetup, I get treated like I'm nobody.
That's not true. Don't say that. My mom's just excited because she has a new daughter-in-law. That's why she was constantly complimenting her.
Well, it hurts me more because you're also complimenting her. Amber used to favor Zach over you. Now the same thing is happening to me and Amy. She favors Amy more than she favors me. You should know how I'm feeling right now. I don't want to go to Amber's birthday party. She better treat me different this time. I was very upset by Amy, my sister-in-law, who made me sound bad. Amber, my mother-in-law, who only cared about Amy's money, and Tom, my husband, who took Amy's side instead of mine. However, luck pitied me and decided to help me out. Amy's school event date and Amber's birthday were on the same day. I knew that Amy would use this as an excuse to come late to Amber's birthday party, so I planned something to take my revenge. Amy, do you know that Amber's birthday is coming up soon? Since her birthday is on a weekday, you should take a day off work and come. I used to prepare meals for her, but this time we should do it together. Yeah, I know that her birthday is coming up, but unfortunately I have an important school event that I need to attend on that day. So, you can't come on her birthday? Sadly, yes, I won't be able to make it on time. Can you prepare the meals alone again this time? I will try to get off of work as soon as I can. I'm really sorry about this. Even last time I had to come late because of work. I wanted to come on time for her birthday, but I cannot miss the school event. Since you are a housewife, you have more time than I do. I trust you can do it all by yourself. So, you can't help me prepare for the birthday party at all? Around what time do you think you will arrive on the day? I think I will arrive around dinner time. I'm sorry about this, but there's nothing I can do. I think I will have to join for dinner. I won't be able to help you cook, but we can eat together.
It's okay, Amy. I just hope you can make it for dinner. Since this is your first time celebrating our mother-in-law's birthday, it would be nice for you to come even if you come late. Laura, did you prepare this all by yourself? These are all of my favorite dishes.
Yes, I cooked it all by myself. I hope you like it. I think Amy will be late again this time. She said she had a school event that she could not miss. I contacted her a while ago and she said she's on her way here right now.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to prepare all this by yourself, but I hope you understand, Amy, since she's busy with her work.
Amber, but I heard something from my friend today. My friend also works at the same school as Amy. She said that today is the school's anniversary. The school was established on this day 20 years ago, so the school is taking a day off today.
What? The school is closed today? Amy told me that she couldn't come early today because she had a school event that she needed to attend.
Yeah, she said that to me as well, but when I checked on the school's website online, it also said the school was closed today. You can check the website for yourself if you don't believe me. I was wondering where Amy might have gone today, so I checked her social media to see if she uploaded anything. It looks like she went out with her friends instead. She posted a photo of her and her friends eating out together.
So, Amy lied to me because she didn't want to help you prepare for my birthday party?
I think so, but let's ask Amy when she arrives to be sure. Maybe she has a reason behind why she's coming late today. Oh, I also found out that she had a day off on President's Day. She spent this day with her friends instead of coming to visit you.
What? I trusted her. This was all an act. She was pretending to be innocent. But she is actually a big fat liar. She lied to me so she didn't have to help you prepare my birthday party for me. I am so unlucky. Amy is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Both my daughter-in-laws don't care about me at all. I am so disappointed in both of you.
Amber, I understand that you're disappointed in Amy, but why are you also disappointed in me? How can you say that when I'm right in front of you? You always complain about me. I have a lot of things that I'm unhappy about too, but I don't compare you to other people. This is going to be the last time I do something for you. I'm not going to come over to your house ever again. I had enough of you. If you want to see Hannah, you can contact your son to see her. Laura, are you still angry at me? I'm sorry I came late for Amber's birthday. I'm not good at cooking because I never cooked before. I didn't have the confidence to show up.
Amy, although it is true that you're more rich than me, that doesn't make you any better than me. Before getting married, I also didn't know how to cook, but I try my best anyway in order to impress Amber. From now on, you can do all the cooking and cleaning for Amber. You always wanted to be the good daughter-in-law, didn't you? You can take that title for yourself now.
Laura, are you jealous of me? Why are you talking so rudely to me?
I am not jealous of you. I know you tried to make Amber just like me by twisting my words to her. I am tired of you and I had enough of this mistreatment. I did a lot for Amber. Now it is your turn to help her out.
Why are you doing this to me? Do you expect me to do all the work by myself during every family event? All because I made you prepare Amber's birthday party by yourself? You are just a housewife anyway. Can't you do this by yourself? You don't need my help.
I am going to go back to work because Hannah is getting used to daycare now and she can spend longer hours there. I can leave her at daycare while I go out to work. Stop calling me a housewife. I am sick of hearing that from you and Amber. I am going back to work soon.
Did you hear the news that Amber has been sent to the hospital? We need to take care of her together.
No, you can take care of her by yourself. I'm not going to be helping you. You can hire a private nurse for her since you have the money to.
No, I can't. She said she doesn't want a private nurse. She doesn't feel comfortable around him. You need to take care of her. How much do you earn a month, Laura? I'll pay you the same exact amount if you take care of Amber for me while she's in the hospital. If you don't do it, I have to, and I don't want to. Well, too bad for you. I'm not going to help at all. Please don't contact me anymore. If you have anything more to say it through my husband. I am going to hang up now. Bye.
Did you hear the news from Amy? My mom has been hospitalized and she needs someone to look after her in the hospital.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not going to be the one looking after her.
Can you just be nice and help her out? My brother and I cannot help out because we have to go to work. Also, Amy can't take days off of her work at school. You haven't started work yet, so you're the only one in the family who can take care of her. Can you just do it? My mom also misses you very much.
Amy can help since she's your mother's favorite. Are you sure she can't take days off of her work? She might be lying again. I did more than enough until now for your mother. I'm not going to do anything more for her. She's not even grateful for everything I've done for her. I wasted my time and energy on her. I am not going to waste any more. I am definitely not going to look after her in the hospital. If you keep telling me to do it, then I'm leaving you with Hannah.
Hey, why are you acting like this? If your parents got sick and were hospitalized, I would go to work in the daytime and go to the hospital to take care of them in the evening after work.
As if? You say so, but you wouldn't actually do that for my parents.
I'm being honest.
Really? That's good to hear. My dad has been feeling unwell lately. He said he has trouble digesting his food and he's been feeling low on energy. He needs to get a checkup at a hospital, and if it's serious, he will need to be hospitalized. You should take him to the hospital on the weekend. Don't forget to book an appointment for him before visiting. Also, give me frequent updates on how he's doing.
What? Why are you asking me to do this all of a sudden?
What do you mean all of a sudden? You just said that you were willing to do this for my family. I told you about my dad's illness several times. Were you not listening to me at all?
I was just listening to you, but I just forgot.
Call my dad right now and tell him that you will take him to the hospital. He is busy with his work, so make sure to ask him when he will be free to go. I want you to make sure he can get a health check without any disruptions. I'll see if Amy really cannot take her days off of work. I don't trust her anymore, so I want to check for myself.
Why don't you trust her? She just said she can't. I don't think she would lie about this. You need to fix your trust issues.
She has been lying to us all the time. Of course I wouldn't trust her. I don't trust you either anymore. After Amy got married to Zach, she lied about being busy at work countless times. It hasn't been more than a year since she joined our family, but she's always been late or didn't attend our family meetups.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just being mean to her. Stop judging her.
You are the one talking nonsense right now. Just keep your mouth shut before I get really angry.
Laura, how can you do this to me?
What did I do?
You called my school. Why are you being so nosy? Are you my principal? Are you a parent sending your child to the school? Why are you doing this to me? You just want to bully me, don't you?
How can you call yourself a teacher when you're so dishonest? I found out through your school that you can get up to 3 years off of work when your family member is hospitalized. Amber won't be hospitalized for nearly that long, just a several months at most. You could have taken days off of work, but you chose not to. I knew it. You always do this.
My department is different, and it is different for every teacher, too. The terms and conditions are different for everyone. You need to stop talking like you know everything when you're actually dumb.
I knew you would say something like this to me. So I specifically asked your department. They said the same terms applied to your department. They asked me why I was asking, so I gave them your name and I told them about you. They said you could take your days off anytime if you request to.
Laura!
I can't believe a liar like you is teaching children. I pity your students. Before you are a teacher, you should be a good person.
Are you finished talking?
I shouldn't send my Hannah anywhere near your school. I already told Amber that you will be looking after her while she stays in the hospital. I told her that you can take days off for up to 3 years. Amber already knows everything, so don't even think about lying to her again. You should start packing up some stuff you'll need in the hospital because you might be staying there for a while.
She makes me so angry.
Oh, also, don't even think about trying to find a way out of this. I'm going to call your school again to make sure you took your days off to take care of Amber.
I guess I have no choice.
That was the last time I made contact with my husband's side of the family. But I keep an eye on them just to make sure they don't annoy me again. I keep up to date on news about them. My husband has been telling me when Amy has days off of work or when she has holidays. I make sure Amber knows Amy's schedule as well so that Amy cannot lie about it anymore. I hated how Amy used to lie to make me work by myself at every family event. I finally got my revenge on her. I'm glad that I don't need to attend my family's events anymore because Amy is doing all the work now. She didn't want to put in any effort into her mother-in-law, and this is what she gets for it. Amber was very disappointed in Amy. She tries to make her do a lot of work, but Amy seems to be bad at everything. I think Amber misses me a lot. I completely understand why. I've been doing a lot for her in the past several years. However, I am sick of how she treated me. I had enough of her. It is her job to regret. Because Amy is so bad at cooking, Amber has to cook meals during family events and even for her birthday. My husband, who's always argued for Amy instead of arguing for my side, must have felt sorry. He tried to make things up with me by going to the hospital with my dad and taking good care of him. He should have supported me and treated me well from the beginning. Don't you think so too, Amber? I heard from my husband that you have been missing me a lot. Yet I don't miss you at all. I feel so much more happy without you in my life, so I don't think I will be seeing you ever again. You have your new daughter-in-law, Amy, to accompany you. I hope you two can get along from now on. You can forget about me. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, Brianna. Didn't you say we were supposed to meet at 12 today? Nobody else has come yet. Did something happen? Have you heard anything? Huh? What are you talking about? You remember, right? Cafe Misto? We were all supposed to meet up for lunch today, weren't we? I could have sworn we were meeting at noon. Am I wrong? Oh, you're talking about today. Yeah, that got changed to tomorrow. I guess I forgot to tell you. So sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to mess you up. Aw, man. I had no idea. I wish you would have let me know. Even just a quick text would have been nice. No one said anything in the group chat on WhatsApp either. I'm positive you told me it was going to be today. I changed the reservation yesterday. I picked a new time and a new place. Instead of Cafe Misto, I was thinking we should try that new place on Main. You know, the little French place. I told Tomika over the phone, and then I told Jane in a text, and I just ended up telling everyone one by one. I totally forgot to tell you. Sorry about that. Oops. Don't you think that that's a pretty crappy thing to do? Don't you think it would have been better to just say something in the group chat? When you tell everyone individually, this sort of thing is bound to happen. Yeah, but if I send one note in the group chat, then everyone starts talking. It gets really annoying to get notifications all day long. I hate having my phone chime again and again and again. I did my best, okay? You're being a bit much, don't you think? You don't have to be so upset. It's fine. Whatever. So, nobody is going to be meeting for lunch today, then? Yeah. Oh my god, Nicole! Have you been waiting by yourself this whole time? Of course I was waiting! If someone says they are meeting me at a certain time, I go at that time and I wait for them to show up. Wouldn't you? Anyways, I am going to leave now. If no one is coming, there is no point hanging around. Don't worry about it. Wow, how pitiful you must look. Huh? What do you mean? Here it is lunchtime and you are sitting and waiting in that cute cafe all alone. I bet the waiter feels sorry for you. Is it crowded? I bet it is. How embarrassing! If it was me, I wouldn't be able to stand it. I would just die. Don't you want to hide under the table? Oh, and you're all alone at a big table too, aren't you? It's not really that big of a deal. I had some tea while I waited. Don't worry about it. You know me. I can't handle that sort of thing. If that happened to me, I would go so red in the face and I don't know what else. I might even cry. If I get embarrassed, I can just feel everyone staring at me. It's the worst. Just do me a favor and don't forget to let me know next time, okay? At least send me a text or something. I'll do my best. Promise. I'd appreciate it if you did. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you about the trip to Jamaica. You're coming, right? Huh? How do you know about that? What do you mean, how do I know about it? Who told you about the Jamaica trip? We were planning a girls' trip. I was thinking to go just me with my mom friends. Huh? But I was invited to go too. Why would you come? I didn't invite you. Oh, wow, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. This is a bit awkward then. Everyone asked me to go ahead and make the reservations for the group. I was going to ask you about your passport so I could fill out some of the forms for the travel agent. No one told me that you were coming. You're really planning on coming with us? Ugh, gross. You don't have to say it like that. If you really aren't happy about it, you don't have to come. If you want to stay home, that is fine by me. Seriously? I was planning on taking a trip with my closest friends. With only my closest friends. We don't need you tagging along. Okay, don't you think you are going too far? Sorry, I was just joking. I didn't mean it. If you want to come, there's nothing much to say about it, is there? You know that's not what I meant. What is up with you, Brianna? Why do you always act like I'm your enemy? We aren't rivals. I don't want there to be a problem between us. I'd like to be friends. I've never said I have a problem with you. I'm not trying to be mean. Give me a break. Anyways, the trip is going to be a lot of fun. I know I'm looking forward to it. Are you? If you say so. I'll be in touch soon to get your passport info. Hey, Nicole! I just wanted to let you know that we changed times. We are meeting up at 1 p.m. now. For the trip? You mean at the airport, right? So we are meeting at 1? Yeah, see you then. Wait a minute. Isn't the plane supposed to take off at 1? Yeah, that changed too. I'll give you more details later, but we aren't going to be able to take that flight anymore. Huh? I hadn't heard about that yet. What are we supposed to do then? It's just like I said. We can't take that flight anymore and had to make some changes. Just meet at the airport at 1 p.m., okay? Really? You're serious? Yeah, I know it's weird. I was surprised they had to make a change last minute like this. But you know how airlines are. They change flights on you all the time. Sometimes travel can get really messy, am I right? Sorry about that. Anyways, now you know. Airport, 1 p.m. Are you sure? It's really okay to wait until 1 to get there? That seems late to me. That's what I said, isn't it? Okay. But what time is the plane going to actually take off then? What flight did it change to? Let me double check. 2 o'clock. That's an international flight. I think it would still be a good idea to get there much earlier than that. It can take ages to get checked in into the terminal. If we don't get there until 1, we might get stuck in customs and miss our flight. I think we should meet earlier. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. I do this all the time. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Just do what I say and it'll be fine. I'm not saying you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying I think that's cutting it a bit close. Don't you? You say it'll be fine, but doesn't it make you nervous to be that close to takeoff? You think they'll wait for us if we are running a little late? Are you sure? I know I've asked you a ton of times, but are you sure it will be okay? I'm positive. Just trust me. Okay, I got it. If you say so, I believe you. But you really think it's going to be okay? I'm telling you it is going to be fine. Stop asking already. Don't worry about it. I'll see you at the airport at 1. Till then. Got it. See you then. Hey, Nicole. Where are you? You here yet? I don't see you anywhere. Huh? What are you talking about? You're running so late. Did you take a cab? Are you stuck in traffic? I told you we are supposed to meet at 10. What are you talking about? Yesterday you told me it was changed to 1? I'm still at my house. I haven't even left yet. What? You're still at home? What are you doing? There's absolutely no way you are going to make the flight. Oh no, that's really too bad. We will miss you. What time is the flight? It's at 1. So it hasn't changed after all. You told me the flight had changed to 2. You told me the flight was at 2 and we were meeting at 1. You were so sure. Is that so? That's funny. I don't remember that at all. You are such a liar. Why would you say that? I never meant to lie to you. I'm so sorry. I mixed up what time we were supposed to meet with what time the plane would leave. My bad. It was totally an accident. We are going to go ahead and catch this flight, so it's probably best if you don't come. Maybe next time. But I have everyone's tickets. Huh? What should we do? Is everyone else already there? They're here, but... You said you have the tickets? Wait, you have all the tickets? Like, everyone's? Yeah, I have all of them. Don't you remember? I told you that I was the one making the reservations. I booked everything with a travel agent, so I have all the tickets and the hotel information and everything. I think if you have your passport, you might be able to get new tickets printed at the airport. But I made our reservations as part of a package deal. Since all the reservations are under my name, and you guys don't have your tickets with you, I don't know if they'll print new ones or not. Huh? Are you serious? No one has their tickets? You have all of them? No joke? You wouldn't mess with me, would you? Please tell me you're kidding around. It isn't funny. I thought I knew what time we were leaving. I have all the tickets and it is printed right on them. I was never contacted by the travel agency about any changes. But you told me yesterday and you were insistent. You were so sure of yourself that I believed you. That's why I'm still at my house. Even if I leave right now, I doubt I could make it in time for check-in. It would take me over an hour to even get to the airport. Hey, wait just a minute. What are you writing in the group chat for? Leave them out of it. I thought that it made more sense to send a note to everyone at once. It's way faster. I went ahead and just sent a screenshot of our conversation yesterday to the group. It makes it a lot easier for everyone to understand what is going on, don't you think? You lied to me about what time we were leaving and what time we would meet up. You were hoping to go on the trip without me, weren't you? You always do this to me. What are you saying? That wasn't what I was trying to do at all. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, what were you trying to do then? You told me the flight was changed when it wasn't. What was your plan? You went on and on about how sure you were about the times and the changes. But you knew you were lying all along. You knew exactly what you were doing. You snake. Hey, cut it out! Everyone is furious. They're all leaving the airport and they're all steaming mad. I mean, are you surprised? You ruined the trip for everyone. Instead of hopping on a plane for a fun weekend in Jamaica, they had to hop in a cab to go home. And obviously we can't just cancel all our reservations the day of without a good reason. We're going to have to pay for everything. You're going to have to pay for 6 plane tickets and all the hotel and resort fees. What the hell are you talking about? Why should I have to pay that? You are unbelievable. Why do you think? Whose fault is it that we are canceling the day of? You shouldn't have to think about it very hard to come up with an answer. No, you just wait a minute. Don't you talk down to me like that. I'm pretty sure everyone is going to feel the same way. I'm not the only one that is going to want you to pay them back. Everyone is going to ask you for their money. I'm sure of it. There's no way I can pay all that. And even if I could, I wouldn't. Everyone left. What should I do? I can't believe this. Seriously? We can't go? We have to have the tickets? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Normally, if you don't have your tickets, I think you can still go with just your passport. They just get you new tickets at the airport. But we did the package plan. I'm pretty sure I would need to be there since it is all under my name. Also, our return tickets are part of the package. Even if they printed your tickets to go here, I don't think you could get your return tickets printed in Jamaica. You know me, I'm the worrying type. I always print out my e-ticket and bring it with me just in case. But hey, I can't be certain that you can't go. Why not give it a try and see if they will let you? Go talk to the counter agent. Wait, okay. Just wait a minute. That's so not what I had in mind for this trip. Well, you shouldn't have pulled this little stunt of yours just because you wanted to leave me out. If you hate me so much, wouldn't it have been better to just not talk to me? You could sit next to someone else on the flight. You wouldn't have to share a room with me. You could have just ignored me the entire time. I mean, this sucks. You went so far out of your way to try to be mean to me that you ended up ruining the trip for yourself and everyone else too. I knew it was going to end up like this. You're always trying to pull some crap with me. Me and the other girls are going to go on a trip without you next time. I think we might do the Bahamas or something instead. At least there won't be any drama if you don't come. The Bahamas? You're going on a trip without me? When? And why would you go without me? What am I supposed to do? I don't care what you do, but we have no plans to invite you. None of us want something like today to happen again. Do you have any idea how frustrating or annoying this is? So you guys are just planning on just exiling me? I'm out of the friend group? Seriously? You have the gall to even ask? How are we supposed to plan trips with you when you pull stunts like you did today? Besides, how are you going to afford to go next time? What's that supposed to mean? You are going to need to pay for everyone's tickets and all the cancellation fees today. Nobody can go today, and it's all your fault, right? So you need to pay for it. And that's a lot of money, so I think you'll be paying it off for a while. You guys are seriously going to expect me to pay for all this? Of course we are. And you should pay too. Everyone already paid me for the tickets and the packages when I booked it. So you need to pay all of that back. I can send you a bill if you like, but you need to pay it back. And since you said you don't have any plans to pay us back, I'm going to do the only thing I can think of. I'm going to ask your husband about it. What? What are you talking about? You don't need to get him involved. It has nothing to do with him. Stop talking nonsense. Nonsense? I don't think so. What are you saying? You need to pay back the money for 5 people when we exclude you. Obviously, you don't have to pay me back for your tickets. You already paid for them once. It's about $5,000 once you add it all up. You know that, right? Seriously? You really expect me to pay for all of that? Do you hear yourself? Because you sound like a crazy person right now. I swear, you can only think about yourself. You don't have a single thought about other people ever. It's your fault that no one else can go. It's your fault that they are going to lose their money. It's your fault they wasted their time. That ought to be enough for you to want to take care of things. You ought to want to fix what you've done. I don't know a bigger idiot than you know that? Or a bigger jerk. You just think about yourself and don't think about all the trouble you've caused. And all of it. All the money wasted. All the time wasted. All the problems you've caused for other people. It's all just because you didn't want to hang out with me? I'm sorry, okay? I'm really, really sorry. I don't even know what to do anymore. What should we do with the tickets? We should still go to Jamaica. We should all go. I mean, you should come too. I want you to come. Didn't you say that everyone had already left the airport? They've all gone home, haven't they? I think you can still get on the plane without a ticket. You just need solid ID. If you have your passport, that ought to be enough. Do you have anything on your phone? Maybe you can show them something like an email or the receipt or something. I don't know for sure, but it's worth a try. I know that since I made the reservation under my name, you might not be able to get on the plane. I didn't know you could do that. You're a grown-up. You can take care of yourself. You should know some of this. Please, Nicole. Can't you talk to everyone for me? Smooth this over somehow. Why should I? You've been nothing but awful to me. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Why should I do anything to help you out now? For that matter, why should I do anything to help you ever again? I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to be mean to you. I didn't mean anything by it. So you weren't trying to be mean? You just accidentally cost us $5,000 and our trip? That just happened? I'm really, really sorry, okay? Let it go, please. This will never happen again. I promise. I'll never lie to you again. You've got to believe me. It can all be in the past. I don't want to be left out. I don't want everyone to hate me. You were so desperate to leave me out and make everyone hate me. But the tables have turned, haven't they? Are you surprised? I'm not. What goes around comes around. You've never been my friend. And I have no interest in trying to be yours. You deserve every bit of this. Why don't you try to get on the plane and see what happens? Maybe you can have a great trip to Jamaica by yourself? Brianna didn't want to take the trip to Jamaica all alone. She didn't have the courage. Instead, she tucked her tail between her legs and ran home. By the time she got home, her husband had heard everything from Nicole and the other women that were going on the trip. He was absolutely furious when he realized all the trouble his wife had caused, and he agreed that Brianna owed everyone their money back. He pulled together the $5,000 that Brianna had cost the group. He returned all the money to each woman that she owed. It was the beginning of the end of their marriage. He had lost a lot of trust in his wife. He couldn't believe how low she had stooped just to torment another person. And he was bitter over having to pay so much money for such a silly reason. It wasn't long before their marriage collapsed and divorce proceedings began. It might seem a little petty, but I hear he asked for his $5,000 back during the divorce. Sometimes you have to prove a point. Nicole and all of the other friends eventually got to take their trip. They had a relaxing week in the Bahamas together. I hear they had a great time. And without Brianna around, there was no drama. After the divorce, Brianna moved out of the area. She fell out of contact, and no one really knows where she went or whatever became of her. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button.
Judy, what are your plans for Christmas? Have you prepared anything? Christmas is just around the corner. I'm sure you have some time to gather around and have dinner together. You know how that has always been the case in the family. You don't have any plans though, right? Can we all be together this Christmas?
Well, I bought the chocolate mousse cake that Anna always wanted for Christmas. She liked the princess decoration on top of the cake. She is really into princesses these days. And Anna loves seafood, so I bought some shrimp and crab legs. Anyway, Jack is on a business trip abroad, so there won't be many people. So I just prepared a little.
Christmas is all about the family gathering together and having fun. Is Anna doing okay?
Oh, Anna is just fine. Thank you for asking.
I'm sure Anna gets really lonely during the Christmas seasons, being the only child and all that.
No, it's okay, really. Anna is just perfectly fine.
Oh, why don't I bring everyone in the family over to your place? Then other grandchildren and Anna can spend Christmas together. Isn't that a great idea? And the adults can catch up and have a good time. You know, just me, my daughter, and you. It's been a while since we all got together, so I think it will be a great time for all of us. I'm sure other children miss Anna. What do you say?
Well, thank you for asking, but we just want to spend Christmas quietly and peacefully. We were really busy lately, and I thought we could really use time for ourselves. You know, no commotion and drinking. She'll be fine. Thank you for asking, though. And I really have to tell you again, I really need some alone time with Anna right now. The end of the year was really busy for me, and I'm just feeling a bit burnt out. I hope you understand. I just don't have the energy to be social at the moment. I just really need some space right now. I hope you can respect that and we can catch up another time when I'm feeling better.
What the hell does that mean? I'm trying to be nice to you guys by paying a visit when Jack is not around. I thought it would brighten you up when you're all by yourselves. Are you saying that I am ruining the peace? Is that what you're saying? Would you have said the same thing if me and my daughter were not your in-laws? Would you have treated us like a commotion and a nuisance? You're just giving us crap just because we're your in-laws. You're just a thankless brat, aren't you? You're really unbelievable. You're like a snake that bites the hand that feeds it.
I can't believe it. Thankless. Me? How can you even think you did anything to care for me? You just hated me since the day you set eyes on me. Don't act like you didn't.
You have no idea what I did for you.
You've despised me since the very beginning of our marriage, and it's been 4 long years. Frankly, your behavior towards me has been intolerable, and I'm sick of it. I'm a person with emotions and feelings, and it's impossible not to notice your attitude towards me. You've been nothing but rude and dismissive from day one. It's not like I'm a straw man with no feelings.
Well, I guess I wasn't as subtle as I wanted to be. But frankly, I don't care. You deserve to hear the truth. It's not like I don't have my reasons. If your son was married to a woman who was 3 years older than him, would you be happy about it?
Frankly, you should be ashamed of yourself for being such a hateful and judgmental person. I refuse to continue to tolerate your disrespect and will not stand for it any longer.
You don't have any shame, chasing after a younger man like Jack. And what kind of woman marries a man who's so much younger than her anyway? You should be ashamed of yourself.
You really don't have any boundaries, do you? Your opinion on my marriage is none of your business, Leah. If I wanted to hear from someone with such outdated and judgmental views, I'd go ask a stranger on the street. And what kind of woman marries a man much younger than her? The kind who's confident in herself and her choices. You need to get over yourself and stop projecting your own insecurities onto me and my marriage.
Ha! That's not love. You're just using my son for your own selfish desires.
What kind of person marries to fulfill selfish desires? If that was the case, I wouldn't have even gotten married to anyone in the first place.
I don't believe you. You're just a gold digger who's after Jack's money. But I won't let you ruin his life. Leah, are you serious? I had more money at the time we got married. Yeah, shut up, Judy. I'm not believing you, no matter what you say. I don't care how much you don't like me, but seriously, this is getting ridiculous. We're already married, have a child, and are living well. Yet you continue to harp on my age as if it's some kind of crime. Because a man should never marry an older woman. Jesus, please, wake up. Just the other day, you showed up unannounced at our house and told me I smelled like an old woman. And on top of that, you insisted on opening all the windows for 30 minutes in the freezing winter because you claimed the air in our home was stale. You even went so far as to make a fuss about how the smell was giving you a headache and had to take painkillers. I mean, I was already infuriated watching you disrespect me in front of your son. But seeing you take inhalers for your own headaches while trying to put me down really pushed me over the edge. You're really something. You're the best, the most cunning mother-in-law with the greatest acting skills. What is it? Did you just call me cunning? Even if I were, could I ever reach your level? Do you think I'll be impressed if you package your side hustle at home as remote work or some fancy term? No matter how well you butter up what you do, it won't make your pitiful situation any better. You're living off the money my son earns by working himself to death. And now you're lying about working from home. Well, I guess you had to do something to keep your conscience clean. It's pathetic. So pathetic. Listen up, because I need to set the record straight here. I'm not just dabbling in some side hustle from home. I'm a full-blown remote worker, honing my craft in the comfort of my own home. And let me be crystal clear. I have never, not once, siphoned a single penny from my husband's hard-earned money to support myself. So don't even try to put that narrative out there, because it's just plain fiction. Listen up. All you ever do is run your mouth and talk back. That's exactly why I said I didn't want an old daughter-in-law like you. You're so full of yourself that you even make fun of your poor mother-in-law. You piece of crap. You have no concept of hard work. Oh yeah? Enlighten me. I'm dying to know what you think. Working means going out, sweating, and hustling to make money. Not playing around drinking a cup of coffee at home like you do. Do you even know what it means to work? It's not just sitting in your pajamas in front of a computer all day like you do. It's getting out there and grinding, putting in the sweat and tears to make a living. And as for side hustles, that's what people call folding tissues, making candles, and putting on doll eyes at home. But you're not doing a side hustle. You're just goofing off in front of a screen all day. Get it? These days, it's a narrow-minded and outdated view to think that you can only make money by sweating outside. If you just reject something you don't know, you're being ignorant and closed-minded. If you're like a frog in a well, you can at the very least stay quiet and listen to others' experiences and knowledge. Acting like you're knowledgeable about the world outside your well when you don't know anything will only make you look foolish. Oh, now you're calling me foolish. Look at you go. I want you to know that I make just as much money working from home as someone who works outside does. So, Leah, there's absolutely no reason for you to disrespect me or my work. I work hard every day and earn good enough, just like my husband, and I deserve the same level of respect. Please, I'd appreciate it if you stopped interfering with what I do. Oh, you think you make good money, do you? Well, that means you better start opening up your wallet and buying gifts for all of my grandkids this Christmas, including myself. And let me tell you, our kids have stomachs like bottomless pits, so you better order enough chicken and pizza to feed an entire family. And don't you dare skimp on the presents and cake either, if you really want to prove yourself as a worthy member of this family. Because if you can't even manage that, I don't see why we should bother keeping you around. Do you understand me loud and clear? I don't understand why you think that I need to prove myself to you or seek your approval. It's not as if I need your validation to feel secure in my own life. I'm not like you. If you want to spend Christmas with your daughter, then just do so. What does it even have to do with me? Honestly, it's enough for me to know that you and your daughter are spending time together. You don't need to go out of your way to include me in your plans. I'm content with spending the holiday season with my own loved ones. If I generously offer to give something, don't be a total brat and rudely reject it as if a simple thank you is beneath you. Hey! I never asked for it! Aren't you supposed to be a decent aunt who can at least do that much for your nieces and nephews? Do you even have a clue what Christmas means to these kids? It's Christmas, and these kids have been eagerly waiting for Santa's gifts all year long. Or are you intentionally trying to crush the innocent hearts of these poor little ones who have been waiting for this day with so much excitement? They don't deserve to be disappointed like this, especially not by their own family. Shame on you for being so selfish and insensitive. I mean, come on. I'm not some kind of Santa Claus here to fulfill your grandchildren's wishes. And let's be real. Isn't an aunt basically just a stranger? The fact that they are your family should be reason enough to show some basic human decency and kindness. If you can't be bothered to do anything for them, then you might as well not even bother acknowledging their existence. Even your daughter, an aunt to Anna, hasn't lifted a finger for my daughter Anna since she was born. And you expect me to do anything for her kids? So why on earth would I bother taking care of my second nieces and nephews who are practically strangers to me? It's not my job to play the role of generous relative when even their own parents can't be bothered. It's not your job to be Santa Claus, but it's not like anyone is asking you to donate a kidney. Grow up and learn to be a decent human being for once. How can you be so damn heartless to them? You're more than 3 years older than my son, so you should have the basic human decency to take care of and support your extended family. Why the hell are you so self-centered and aloof? It's like you're exuding frigidity from every pore of your body. You've frozen my heart solid like a block of ice. Oh, how dare you accuse me of being heartless and self-centered? Why should anyone be obligated to care about their extended family just because they happen to be related? I have my own life to live and my own problems to deal with. It's not my responsibility to constantly cater to the needs of my distant relatives. Wow! So you're saying you're just going to ignore the children and do whatever you want? Now that's cruel. I don't know what kind of aunt would do such a thing. Well, then I can give you a simple solution. Why don't you just ignore me as a whole? I'm sure that will make our lives much easier. You don't see me, and I don't see you. You know, if you don't want to deal with some crap like me, just go around it. Don't try to do things your way. What? Am I reading this right? Are you seriously so pathetic that you have to resort to calling yourself crap? You're nothing more than a tasteless, unrefined woman with no class. I can't believe my son is stuck living with someone like you. I told him he should marry someone younger. It breaks my heart to see him subjected to such a low life. He should know that it's not too late. You're entitled to your opinion, but it doesn't change the fact that you're an intolerant and disrespectful person. Your son chose me, not you. And I'm confident in our love and commitment to each other. Your attempts to break us apart only show your own bitterness and resentment. So I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself and learn to respect other people's choices and differences. No matter how much you try to resist, I'll be dragging my daughter and grandchildren to your dump of a house to enjoy a warm and happy Christmas. You better be prepared for it. You sorry excuse for a human being. And let's get one thing straight, you spineless excuse for a host. Unlike you, I have the decency and manners to treat my in-laws with respect and hospitality. You can't even imagine doing that, can you? What did you even do? The best hospitality that you ever provided was by not being there. No matter how low you are, I'm sure you wouldn't do anything like kicking out guests as if they're garbage. Or is that even too much to ask of you? Listen up, Leah, because I'm only going to say this once. I have important matters to attend to that day, so there's no way in hell I'll be able to entertain any of your sorry guests. Don't even bother asking, because the answer will be a firm and resounding no. Shut the hell up. I don't give a damn about your excuses. I'm going to your wretched house, whether you like it or not. Jesus, get a life. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? What's wrong with visiting my own son's house? It's not like I'm wrecking the whole place. And you better make sure everything is on point, from the gifts to the damn food. Don't you dare cheap out on the presents for my grandkids. I want them to have gifts that cost at least $100. If you're just being a charity case, why don't you just say so? And as for the cake, It better have a goddamn Marvel character on it because that's what the kids love. My first grandchild likes chocolate cake and the second one likes strawberry cake. So get the biggest and most expensive cake you can find. Do you understand me? You useless piece of garbage. Open the damn door right now! Where the hell did you learn to be so damn impolite and rude to your sister-in-law and me like this? Do you really want to leave us standing out here in the cold like a bunch of idiots? We're all starving, so open the door and show some respect, goddammit! You better understand what I'm saying. I can't believe you still showed up after refusing several times, Leah. How desperate are you for attention? And now you expect me to magically open the door for you? Are you that stupid, Leah? Sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm not at home right now. What a waste of my brain power. Why are you bothering me with your petty plans, Leah? Don't you have anything better to do? What? What are you talking about? Are you telling me you're not home? I'm at my parents' house with Anna, so good luck trying to get in. What the hell? I specifically told you to get your act together and prepare gifts and food for us to enjoy today. Did I not make myself clear? I already told you that it might not be possible due to my circumstances. Your excuses don't mean a damn thing to me. If you had just listened to me, we could have had a lively and enjoyable Christmas. And that would have been great for Anna, too. But no, you're so mean, trying to make your own granddaughter feel lonely on Christmas. You only had one child and don't want to have any more, and that's a problem. First of all, that's none of your business, Leah. My sister-in-law and her husband and our nieces and nephews are all having fun at our parents' house, so you're worrying too much about nothing. It's much better for me to spend Christmas at my parents' house rather than bear unexpected expenses. Especially when it's you and your daughter coming along just to make everything so much worse. Our grandkids were looking forward to getting gifts from you. But I guess that was too much to expect from someone as selfish and irresponsible as you. It's not my responsibility to buy gifts for your grandchildren. Take care of your own damn family. Come home right now and order delivery food at least. It's the only chance I'm giving you. Being kind. Is that too much to ask? Take this chance and do as I say. Otherwise, I will never accept you as my daughter-in-law. Do as you please. I don't care. This is why old women like you are not wife material. If an old woman just stays at home, doing whatever side hustle, the air in the house becomes so rotten that even cockroaches will run away. When you open the closet, there's a strange smell of sweat and crap from the bedding. The smell of old people lingers. How can you cover up and sleep with this smell? I feel sorry for my son who lives with a dirty woman like you. It tears my heart apart. Leah, what are you talking about? Did you break into my home? I've been to my son's house before. It's not like I've invaded it or anything. Besides, I'm Jack's mom. This is my home as much as it is yours. Leah, it's not just my husband's house, it's also my home. How did you even know the front door password? I thought about it and remembered that your husband wrote down the front door password in case of emergency when you guys moved. I'm such a genius who thinks of difficult things, right? Oh, and I ordered cake, chicken, and salmon with the money under the bed. You did what? We ordered generously since we're big eaters, and it cost about $500. You said you earn enough, right? So this shouldn't be a problem. Oh, and also, we spent about $600 on gifts for the children, so that's how much it cost. Please clean up after we leave tomorrow morning. How did you know there was money under the bed? Did Jack tell you about this? My son has always had a habit of putting money under the bed since he was young. Didn't you know? As expected, there's no one who knows my son better than his mother. You and your daughter are nothing but pathetic beggars. You're so poor that you have to mooch off of us and buy cheap food. Do you have any self-respect at all? Why should we have to pay for your meals? Why, you ask? Because we are your guests and you don't even have the decency to understand that. And for your information, you should either throw away your old stinky clothes or boil them and dry them in the sun because your foul smell is making me sick. That blanket you're talking about is the blanket you used when you came to our house last time. What the hell did you just say? You always complain about my smell. So my husband purposely didn't wash it and told me to give it to you as is next time you come over. What? You're telling me that he set this up? He never would. This is all your idea. Believe what you want. I don't care. I'm just letting you know. People say they can't smell their own scent, but you seem to have a talent for smelling your own old person stench. Is it because you were born to eat crumbs off the streets like a dog? You must be so proud of your superior sense of smell. What? Are you daring to disrespect me right now? Making all that crap up about this? Do you just go around insulting people's belongings for fun? Get a life, Judy. If I had even wanted to stand up to you, I would have barred you from coming to our house altogether because of your terrible stench. I couldn't even focus on work with your stench lingering in the air. Then why don't you get a real job like everyone else? You just can't because of your incompetence. If you really wanted to, you could have just went out and got a job at a company. Are you kidding me? Someone who steals from her own son has no place to criticize others. And let's be real, we all know about your notorious tendency to neglect basic household chores like laundry and dishes. It's no surprise that you only shower once every few days or so. Here's a thought. Maybe if you took better care of yourself, people would actually want to be around you. Excuse me? As if you don't smell like fish and garbage. You know I don't. And as if that wasn't bad enough, my husband is livid right now and wants nothing to do with you. Can you blame him? Are you telling me you spilled the beans to my son? You are truly an unbelievable piece of crap. What else was I supposed to do? You stole from us, plain and simple. That money was my husband's hard-earned emergency fund. But you didn't give a second thought about your own son's well-being when you snatched it all up. And let's not forget about your nasty little habit of sneaking money from your son's piggy bank whenever you get the chance when he was young. It's pathetic, really. What did you do with those quarters and dimes? Get yourself some nice Reese's. What? Nasty little habit. Listen, you filthy hag. You are not welcome in our home anymore. Your disgusting habits have made a mess of our place, and you need to clean it up immediately and leave. You know, Sarah, it's not that hard to take a shower and use some deodorant. Maybe if you tried practicing basic hygiene, people wouldn't have to insult you behind your back. But then again, given your low IQ, I'm not surprised you don't understand that. Well, but, you know, I guess it's too late for that, too. My husband is fed up with your presence and wants nothing to do with you. My son would never do that. He's so cute and lovely. He only turned into a completely different person after marrying someone as old as you. Wow, slow down there. Let me make something clear to you, you ignorant woman. Your entitled attitude is beyond ridiculous. First of all, your son is a grown man who made his own choice. It's not like you can steal from his piggy bank anymore. Second, you can't just blame me for everything. Maybe you should take a good hard look in the mirror and reflect on your own shortcomings. And for your information, I may be older, but I have class and maturity, something you clearly lack. It's no wonder your son cut ties with you, and now I'm doing the same. Get out of our lives and stay out. Oh, really? You think you can just cut ties and ignore me like that? Think again, Judy. I'll never let you go. I'll do everything in my power to make your life miserable. You'll regret ever crossing me. Healthy attitude. Who cares about that? You've made a big mistake, Judy. You don't want to be on my bad side. I have connections, resources, and the determination to make your life a living hell. I'll ruin your reputation, your career, and your relationships. You'll be sorry for ever trying to cut ties with me. That's your choice, Sarah, but I won't be affected by your actions. The more you try, the more likely it is that Jack will cut ties with you as well. I'm simply choosing to remove toxic people from my life. It's nothing personal. It's always personal with you, Judy. Like I said, if you ever come back, I'm calling the cops, and you'll be sorry that you ever came close to us. After all that, I couldn't believe the mess that Sarah and my sister-in-law had left behind. I had hoped that after I spoke to Sarah so firmly, she would come to her senses and clean up the mess. But there was no indication of regret, and I knew I had to cut off contact. It's funny how they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. In this case, Sarah and her daughter were two peas in a pod. Neither of them seemed to listen to anything I said, and I knew there was no reasoning with them. They just left everything they ate and drank behind. I guess I should be glad that they didn't tear down the whole place like a pair of hogs. So I blocked their numbers, changed the front door password, and made sure I wouldn't have to see them again. It's been peaceful without them around, and I don't miss the mess they created one bit. As for Sarah, she had been begging to see her son for weeks, but her smell was unbearable. She just doesn't learn, does she? It's been a week since I last saw her, and the air is so fresh and clean without her. I can taste the difference in the air, and it's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.